Good evening, guys. This is the Abundant Alchemist, helping you make as much money as possible by curating the day's news and giving you some technical analysis. I'm going to keep this under 20 minutes. Got some lamb chops in the oven. All right, let's start off by what the Bitcoin dominance is doing right now. Now, we're currently at 54 Bitcoin dominance. It's been going down, which means more money is going into alternative coins. We are still in alt season. It hasn't even begun to be the time of alt season when it's like pure fireworks. Alt season goes nuts when we are in the 30 range. That's when you're really going to see the fireworks. When we get down to 30. Looking at Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin on Coinbase. Now, I'm breathing a sigh of relief for now because of two things. We did have a slight bearish cross here, but I'm not completely convinced that I'm going to take a look at this later. I'm not completely convinced that we're heading downwards. I think it's going to be this type of move. And the reason for it, now you see people took profits. This is the volume, selling volume. But it was followed up by some buying volume. So it's not a sell-off, in my opinion. If this candle on the hourly chart went below this, I would have been ready to sell in my trade. Short term. I love Bitcoin, but I'd be ready to get back in a better position as a trader. Looking at the 1 hour chart, right here is where I breathe the sigh of relief. Now, this is the regular candle setup. I like Heikin-Ashi because it smooths things out, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. So this was like the line in the sand, and for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours we've been going up. Now this is looking indecisive right here, this candle right. Okay, we just got bullish action because you saw that last candle was red and it turned green. If it would have stayed red, looking like this candle right here, like a spinning top, that would have gotten me a little concerned. Looking at the Heikin-Ashi though, you see it smoothed things out more. And since these candles are all pointing upwards, I'm thinking we're going to retest today's all-time high and probably bust through it, hopefully, because if you look out at the daily candle chart, this is what I want to show you. There is still a bullish cross on the MACD indicator. And we also have this green dot for my setup here. It's pretty much a makeshift market cipher setup. You guys could look into this. It's free. WT cross. Just do some research in how to set up your own market cipher, because they're selling this thing for I don't know what. I'm not paying for it, and this has worked great for me. But moving forward, you see this channel that I kind of drew through. This has been the support right here, going back to, I don't know why it's not, there you go. Like this has been the line of support, and this has pretty much been the line of resistance since, like January. So we've been traveling up in this type of channel here, and I think this was really bullish right here, touching this point, like, and ideally I would have kind of liked it for us to be around here, taking a little more time into May to slowly burn upwards, because we'll see how this all plays out. I personally would have liked it to simmer a little bit more, and then we could see some more bullish action, but so that we could have seen 70K around May 15th. I have a sell order at about 69. I have a sell order overnight in case the Asian market goes nuts while I'm asleep. Goes nuts, runs it up, and then there may be some kind of, selling till about 65 or so, in which by that time maybe I'll be up, ready to buy back in. We'll see how that plays out. I'm feeling good about what Bitcoin is doing right now. For all you Cardano maxis out there, because I got some flack on Twitter, let's take a look, because I love Cardano, but when all eyes are on Bitcoin and Cardano's done a lot, how much further can Cardano currently go? Like right now, like tonight. I mean, there is a W looking on the daily. Looks like a W, and there is also a bullish cross here. But let's see what's going on as we zoom in the last 4 hours. Indecision right there. And this looks like it's about to turn. Got a red dot. Looks like it's about to turn. Now, I have no problem getting back in if there's a bearish cross in the next 4 hours, then 8 to 12 hours, from midnight to 8. This thing kind of retraces to maybe the 200-day moving average or near it, around here. Who knows? But I'm kind of sitting on the sidelines right now with Cardano. I have Cardano earning me interest, staked. So it's not like I hate Cardano. It's just, you have people talking about a $5 Cardano, $5 ADA. Okay, when? The smart aleck goes, oh, let me check my crystal ball. Well, you don't need a crystal ball if you know how to look at the charts. Because he's telling me that I'm foolish, I'm stupid for selling Cardano and getting into Bitcoin when Bitcoin is about to rip. But Cardano already ripped, and it's been doing, like, look at this. This is insane. This is following already. I got into Cardano when it was like 20 cents. So I've more than made my money back. And then, we go from $1.25 to $1.45. What more do you want? You wanted to go to $5 tonight? It's not going to happen tonight. Can it go a little further up? Yeah, but the further up you go, the more extended you're getting away from the 20-day moving average. And I mean, look, if you know how to read charts, look at what happens every single time that we just spurred up away from these averages. We end up coming back down. And eventually, we end up touching the 200 EMA. So, is this going to just continue? Like, is this going to be a fake out right here and go back up? When has that happened? Goes down. Okay, after touching the 13 and 20 EMA, and went back up. I mean, can we go back up tonight? Significantly? I don't think so. This thing isn't going to $1.50 tonight. If I was a betting man, I would bet we're going back to probably retest. Where are we here? We're going to probably retest $1.40 in the next 8 hours. Hang out here a little, and then we could go back up. You know, let the 200 EMA kind of catch up with these other two averages. So we're kind of doing this here. What was happening here. So we could then do this. Because this action that we saw in February, it's not going to happen tonight. Not going to happen tonight. We already did this. So, you know, we did it here, cooled off. We're doing it again. This isn't the time to get into Cardano at this very moment. I got in because I got in at like $1.36 or so. I got out, made some money. I made like $200 overnight. Big whoop. And I got out. Took all my altcoins for the most part, and I got into Bitcoin before this Coinbase IPO, which, you know, got listed at 400. Now I think we are at about 300, 328. So that'll segue into stocks here. You know, people took their money, and we'll see. We'll see. Some people are saying $1,000 Coinbase stock. Okay, maybe. But I don't want to pay $400, even though it's going to $1,000. You know, I don't want to pay for $1.50 Cardano, even though it's going to $5. I want to get in at $1.40 if I'm going to get back in. If I have the money liquid to place more than what I already have in Cardano. Let's see what else. So recently I did sell some of my Ethereum, just about 2 Ethereum for UDT. Now, what is UDT? It's unlock protocol. Now, this is the pairing of UDT with Ethereum. I bought in at about here. Now it's been retracing, which was great because it took some time to transfer Ethereum from my BlockFi into my MetaMask. And just so you could see, I don't talk out of my a-hole. I'm going to show you. And this is nothing, you know, I follow people that would yawn at these numbers, so it's not like I'm trying to flex. Maybe to some of you, this is a flex. Whatever. So what this is supposed to do, my targets for UDT are at about 2,500 and then 3,200, which is about oh damn, about here, and then I don't know, something like here. But this thing is gonna rip even further. Those are just my first 2 pit stops. This thing is gonna rip. Let's take a look at the daily on UDT. Now, I don't want to stay here too long. I know you guys are going to probably be bored if I continue on with UDT. Now, why UDT? Because it's one of Coinbase Ventures. Coinbase is invested in 70 projects. UDT is among them, and it's a very interesting project. Let me show you. Actually, let's go here. This is their website, Unlike Protocol. I'm not trying to shill this to you guys. I just want to put you on. You could do what you want. But check this out. Monetize the web through memberships. Unlock lets you easily lock and manage access to your content, apps, community, and even real-life events and spaces. This is the future. This is the freaking future. Take advantage of the blockchain and smart contracts to create customizable ways to access content and much more. And these are use cases. We've built a few apps to showcase the power of Unlock. Create a lock on the dashboard and get started, or check out some of the apps. It's insane. So you could join the community newsletter. I did subscribe to this. Just pretty insane stuff. Let's take a look at some other stuff for you guys that are interested in, you know, more common top 10 things. MicroStrategies did do well today. Ripped up. And it looks like it's about to dip a little. Let's see, Mara and Riot, these are 2 companies having to do with mining Bitcoin. But let me move away from these things that probably are not of interest to most of my followers. Oh boy, what's going on here? Okay. Ethereum Classic, let's take a quick look. Ethereum Classic doing nice. Wow. Yeah, Ethereum Classic has ripped. Probably not a good time to buy right now. Let's see on the daily. If there's a red dot. Yeah, there's a red dot. There's probably going to be a bearish cross. There's not a bearish cross, but when this thing gets over like 80, you want to be taking profits and waiting to buy at about 30. Like here is where I want to be buying in this space right here. You know, I haven't been in Ethereum Classic for a while until it got to about 13 bucks. I made my money. So this was the time to get in. Blah, 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 blah. Synthetics. How's Synthetics looking? Synthetics is looking nice, actually. It's got a nice green dot. Bullish cross. Let's see. Bullish cross. It's kind of about to kiss this line here, but I think it's going to keep surging up. We could focus in on the 4 hour. See what's going on recently. Last 4 hours. Okay, a little red dot action. We're hugging the 200-day EMA. That purple line that you see. And my lamb chops are ready. Alright guys, if there's any particular coin you want me to look into, I'll be glad to do so. Let me know in the comments. Peace.